Hello. It's again time for that wonderful MSQ. I had to take a break for a few days, and that made me sad because if I'm not well enough to stream, I haven't been able to play Final Fantasy XIV. I'm like, I want to play, but I want to stream it. So here's my beautiful Marigold. I should change her name to Blackberry Possum, but I haven't. Anyway, she's ready for the MSQ. When we left her, she was about to go into a dungeon. And then I was like, oh, I'm too tired. So we ended stream. So now we're going to go into that dungeon. I watched a video online on how it's done. So I'm not too stupid to be able to handle the dungeon. But I'm going to do it on, what's it called? With the friends, the NPC friends. Duty support. Let's do a duty support. So I play White Mage. We have Wilclamot as a tank. Awesome. Alphino is a sage. He's going to be DPS. And then Kryl as a Pictomancer. Why is Alphino DPS? I'm confused. I thought he was a sage, which is a healer. Well, okay, we're gonna accept what it's giving us today. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I can handle this dungeon without doing anything incredibly dumb. And if I do, whatever. That's the benefit of a tiny stream, is that I can mess up all day long and it's not a huge public thing. Look at this cool river and that manatee thing pulling it. Oh, this is beautiful. Wait, it's the taco mashing guy. He's the one that ruined my tacos, and he has animals. Oh, he's ahead of us. Okay. And here's ours with friends. Erinville's ready for adventure. Alice hungers for blood. Look at this boat. I love this barge thing. I don't know what it would be called. It's not a raft. All right, Wilclamot, you're our tank. Go tank. What do we do? There was a boat like ours ahead. Could it be Zoraljaw or, oh gods, is it Bakul Jaja? Erinville, forget who else is on the river right now. We have company. Oh, here we go. All right. Let me give him my holy to stun him. Give Wilclamot a little heal, a little regen. And I'll start dotting up the enemies. Dot. Everyone gets a dot. There, everyone's dotted up. You guys can be damaged over time. I love dots. Refresh Wilclamot's little heal. What's that one called? Regen. I don't always pay attention to what my abilities are called. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I heard we get a gap closer, and I was like, oh, because I didn't see it on the level 100 abilities. But apparently it's a level 40 ability. And I don't have it on my bar, like, at all. I need to put it on my bar. I wonder if I can do that in between bosses. There we go. Okay, let me see. Can I change? Oh, well, there's still monsters here. I won't be able to change it for a minute. I like this moving platform thing. They had it in one of the other dungeons from Endwalker, and I like that. Like, we're on our way to the place and stuff is attacking us. And look at this scenery. I'm gonna die looking at the pretty scenery. And look at these pretty birdies. I'm sorry we have to kill you. Wait, is that one attacking Erinville? Don't hurt Erinville. He's my buddy. Oh, Alice's got him covered. Alright, she's got him covered. She's not gonna let anyone hurt the bunny boy. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. Let me find my abilities. Actions and traits. It's supposed to be a level 40 ability. Ethereal Shift. Is that it? Yes. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, where did sprint go? Now I don't have sprint. And we're running into the bad guys. We're running into the back of their general. Is that where my sprint is? There it is. Okay, sprint. Stick it on a bar somewhere. Oh my gosh, my bar's too crowded. Okay, bad guys. A gift, courtesy. What do you say? I missed what I said. Courtesy of the blessed siblings. Blessed siblings. Oh, well, Clement, don't die on me. Just because I'm not paying attention and healing you properly doesn't mean you should die. Let me give you more healies. And a shield, since I am level 92. Let me kill this guy first. I'll shoot you with my little flower stick. Ah. Might as well come out. Don't die. No dying. More shield. Ooh, what's that? Do I not use that ability, or... Let me see. What's that one? Maybe I'm still getting used to my abilities a little bit. Okay. There's just too many abilities in my opinion. Like if it doesn't fit on these two pads that I made that correspond to my mouse buttons, then to me it's too many. I can't manage that many buttons. Crippling our boat was a cowardly move, says Aaronville. He's broken the boat, says Kyle. Ali say, Aaronville, we're losing speed. Aaronville says, I can't command the punity like this. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're crashing. But look, we're in paradise. Let's just give up a life we've known and live in this beautiful paradise. How do we get off? Why are the NPCs following me? I don't know where I'm going. Is this the way? Okay, this is the way. This is why I don't tank. Because I get too turned around. Look at the pretty manatee! Or punity. Pretty manatee. Are you gonna try and kill us? I don't want to kill the pretty baby. Prime punity. Look at him. Oh, your precious baby. Okay, alright, precious bean. Yeah. Give me that giant AoE. Hold on, it's not that big. Raid-wide damage, I love it. Then I help the friends. Oh, I know there's one where we have to like run behind the bad guy. I watched the video. I'm going completely blind. I learned my lesson in Shadowbringers where I tried to go into a dungeon completely blind. That was a bad idea. Oh my gosh, lots of... Oh my gosh, all the AoEs, there's too many. Too many! No! Okay, well, Clement, don't die. Get shielded. Okay. Oh. Alright, let me hide this way. Babies! Oh, precious babies! No! Don't make me kill you, precious babies. Okay, we don't have to shoot at the babies. Good, good. Big heals for everybody. Especially with Clement. My baby tank. I take good care of you, okay? Ooh, shore sneaker. Okay, what's the... Oh, gosh. Alright, that one goes off, then that one. Okay. I'm okay. I'll take this one. He has a lot of strong breath for an underwater thing. I guess he has really, you know, wouldn't they have really strong lungs to be able to hold their breath all that time? Oh, good grief. This is a lot. Okay. Oh, where do I go? Oh, I have to go into that. Okay, I didn't die. But I have that gap closer. Oh, that was my favorite part of Dancer, was the gap closer. And I guess ours goes even farther than theirs. I'm like, why are you being so nice to White Mage? Are you trying to make it the perfect class? Perfect job, I guess. Combat manatees, right, Sarcy? I hate to kill it though. I think they're cool animals.
Hold still.
And welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Here come the baby ones. Just too terribly sad. I don't want to hurt the babies. Stomp. He stomps us all. Ah, he did. Alright. Give me the goodies. Treasures and treasures. Did I get anything? Goggles of healing. Okay, let's see if they're better than what I have. 650, and I'm wearing a 650, but the thing I'm wearing has stuff merged onto it. Let's see what it looks like. It looks like a blindfold. It'll go on my glamour dresser. Nice to see you too, Cersei. Thank you for coming to hang out today. We're in this beautiful dungeon. It's so gorgeous. Look at this. It's like a tropical paradise. I'm just gonna live in this dungeon. The waterfalls and everything. It's so pretty. Ooh, that's a cool one. That masked thing with the skull on his head. He looks really neat. Alright, a couple holies to stun everybody, dot up everybody. Some of the dungeon sets are really pretty. You know what I saw? I haven't looked at the dungeon sets, like, I haven't really checked them out online, but I did see a picture of the astrologian weapon that's like some owl thing. It looked so cool. Like, it's all wood and everything. I really want that, but not for astrologian. I want it something similar for White Mage. I'm eager to see that owl set. The Healing 97 set. Now I'm gonna have to look that up. What job do you mean? Gunbreaker followed by Sage. Awesome. I haven't played Gunbreaker. Well, I mean, I unlocked Sage and then I looked at all the buttons, and because it unlocks at such a high level, I was just completely overwhelmed. I was like, maybe another time I'll look at this, because it just looked like more than I could handle. It looked really just too complicated for me. But I have just as many buttons as a White Mage. I would just have to learn what they are. Oh, look at little Cryo climbing the ladder. She's so small. I feel like I should give her a piggyback ride. Alright, oh hey, it's Kona, Orianji, and Thancred. Let's shoot them. Oh, Thancred! No! He just made a rock wall! We'll have to find another route. It's proactive rather than reactive since there are so many shields. I think that sounds really fun to have a lot of shields. I just worry that I wouldn't be very good at it. I would probably have to do like I do for most classes, where I just like do some low level stuff and see how I do. Ooh, look at the gummy bear versions of us. Ooh, weird. How come there's only 3 of them? Oh, here's the other one. I was like, why is the cryo one so huge, but the LSA one is really small? I also like in a tight spot with White Mage when I'm just like pugging dungeons and stuff that I can, if people stand in fire or whatever, I can directly heal them. I know that you can do that with Siege, but when I was playing Astrologian, I was like, the heals aren't as good. I felt inadequate, like I couldn't do as good a job of keeping people alive. That is a skill issue on my part for sure. Not as easily. White Mage can catch up in an emergency easier than Sage. Yeah, and sometimes things go very, very wrong. Like that, like Heidelin fight. A lot of the Endwalker raids and not raid, what's the other word? Those things. Oh, I love these like ones with the skulls on their head. Widowmaker. There were some tough ones where people, you know, are getting wiped away by waves or we're really struggling, and I kill everyone no matter what. I don't care how much they stand in fire. And I was just like, I can't help you very well. But the Astrologian has the most gorgeous outfits. They have such pretty glamours. Not missing a treasure chest, am I? Okay. I want all the treasures, because then I can tear them apart and sell them. They really do. Honestly, Astrologian and Gunbreaker have some of my favorite sets. Some of the Gunbreaker sets I've seen are really neat looking. I agree. Oh, I love this boss. He's so cute. Why are there such cute bosses in this one? I don't want him to kill the cute creatures. I like when we kill evil people, not animals that are defending their home. Uh-oh, what's he gonna do? He's gonna spit something. So, oh, he's planting seeds. Uh-oh, okay, they're gonna grow into something. I don't remember this from the video. Oh, now I do, and they're gonna have arrows, right? Yeah, okay, so that one has an arrow. Am I safe over here? Where's that arrow going? So if I go like here, okay. We don't have much time. Uh-oh, okay. Where's all the NPCs standing? Where are you going, friends? Clement, do you know what you're doing? Here we go. We've played Final Fantasy IX. No, I haven't. This is the only Final Fantasy game I've ever played. Because I like MMOs a lot. I do play some single player games, but I really like having other humans in it. Like, I like how they mess up stuff and how they do stuff right, and how, like, when you coordinate together, like, yeah, we did it. It makes me happy. Is that a really good one? Is that one of your favorites? Should I take a look on Steam for it? They are having a big sale right now. I think today might be the last day of it. Let's see. Similar how Zero Arc and parts of Endwalker were heavily inspired by 4. Dawntrail pulls a lot from 9. Oh, interesting. I love finding little Easter eggs like that, and I miss them all from, like, we had that event with that character from one of the other Final Fantasy games. I'm like, I don't know who this Clive guy is. I have no clue. I'm sure I'll save him. Okay, how do we do this? Am I safe over here? I am! Yay! I picked a good spot. Oh no! It's only safe for a moment. Oh, Cryo, why did you stand in the crud? Yay! He's just sleeping. Go to sleep, friend. Don't be dead. You're too cute for that. Your little antlers. There, he teleported to a med bay, and he's gonna have a nice rest. Ooh, another thing for me for a healer. Alright, but it's not better than what I have. I don't think. Okay, now. Alright, up the ladder. New dungeons are no joke. So far I'm loving it, but I know that some of the mechanics, I saw a video, like I watched a video guide for the next dungeon after this one, and there's some really, what for me are challenging mechanics. It looks really hard. So hopefully won't ruin a time when I play with living people. I'll practice with the duty finder people, or what are these guys called? Something support. Alright, one more and then we get to the final boss. Oh my gosh, this part of the dungeon's so pretty too, with all these stone ruins, and all the plants are beautiful. I wonder if they're based on real plants in South America and Central America, because I know like the language and stuff is based on that. I don't know enough about plants to know. Is that our final boss? Or is that just more trash to clear? Looks like more trash. Oh, he's leaving. Bye! Even the trash has mechanics in some dungeons. Oh, okay. I'll be aware of that. I know that I've seen that before in some other ones, but usually, you know, trash isn't too difficult. It's just, it gets hard for me when there's, the pulls are a little too big. Like in Tower of Zot, there's this one area that the tanks very rightfully pull a big amount, and it's often a challenge to keep them alive. Same thing in that, what was it? It's a Shadowbringers dungeon that has the bad guy in it that goes, I am righteousness. That one. There's a wall-to-wall pull in there that means death sometimes if not handled properly. That's just because of sheer numbers of mobs. Oh, another one of these guys. Okay, and then some little eggs. Ooh, what happens when we bust open an egg? Oh, is it a parent trying to save its babies? Oh no, it's ugly. It's okay. No, I'm kidding. Ooh, these critters are neat with their rolly rock things. More treasures, yes. Anything I can use? Aiming. I'll put that on one of my alts. Ooh, neat. Ooh, he's eating a big dead worm. Apex predator Apollyon. Chomp chomp. Alright, get your snack. Fighty time. These NPCs are not annoying to play with. I remember in some other dungeons I've used NPCs and they were just really slow. Like the damage was so slow that it felt like the dungeon just felt like it took way too long. He refuses. Wild beasts emerge to defend their territory. Oh, we're in like an amphitheater. That's kind of cool. High wind. I'm getting a feeling I shouldn't be in front of him for that. Oh no, it's for all of us. Okay. That's cool. Ooh, do we get a debuff? Regenerating HP over time. How did that happen? Karakia? I wonder if Alpha now casts that? Is that those sort of Greek sounding ones I think are the Sage abilities? Oh no, no! Oh, dash! Ha! Oh no, I didn't dash fast enough. Well, I tried. Okay, now I gotta dodge all this. Oh no, this is where I have to like remember what's gonna explode when. Okay. We'll go that way. There. Oh no, now that one's blowing up. Okay, all of us need heal. All of us need heal over time. You get a heal and a shield. Everybody. Stop eating the dead guys. You're just getting stronger. It's strengthened his scything forearms. Alright. What's he gonna do with those? Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, we gotta go behind him. Okay. Try this! Wind whistle. I'm gonna stand with the NPCs. Because he's gonna do something. Okay, he has a tornado. And the tornado has lines coming out of it. Love and sickle is doing those things. That's easy enough to dodge. Ah, this part is less easy to dodge. Okay. Something should blow up first. There. Okay. Survive that. Chopped me with its choppy rays. How do you tell? Oh, I see how you tell. Okay. No, get away from me. No. No, do you too? No. No, 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 no. Okay. Heal everybody. Heal me. Heal Wooklamat. Shoot big ability at Apollyon. There we go. Did. He did. Goodbye. Give me jewelry and clothing. My cat girl's happy. Alright, I think we're probably gonna get a cutscene after this. I guess not. Okay. Probably when we leave then. Treasure? What's that? Oh, it's a weapon. Whoa, it's a huge weapon. It's a big sword for Dark Knights. That is massive. Pretty cool looking. Alright, let's see now if I get a cutscene of some kind.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Don't give up yet.
Hey! Everyone all right?
They did it. Friends coming to the rescue. I have to swim over to the boat. That looks refreshing right now because it's so hot. Taking a dip in a nice, hopefully piranha-free river. Alice says, I was worried we might not catch up to you. Aaronville, those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yakui in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout the region. Wooklamat, well, I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon? Aaronville, our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. Let's see. Where are we going? What new gorgeous vista awaits? Oh, that's so pretty. Right now I want to drive under a waterfall because I'm so hot. Alphano says, the falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. Right, I'm gonna pass out, it's too beautiful. Wooklamat says, yes, amazing. Oh, I missed what else she said. It went on. Poor thing, someone needs to make her magical Dramamine. Balance her ethereal stomach. something. Ask Ishtola, she could do something. Wuklamot, no more boats. Aww. I'm sorry. Krau says, are you? Oh, you're not alright. Alphino, I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. Sad kitty, right, Zarcy? Poor kitty. Erinville, there is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. Give her some 7-Up or something. Alphino says, that would be a welcome respite. Respite? I think it's respite. Alphino, have you the strength for a short walk, Wuklamot? We can rest along the way, too. She says, damn it all. Look at her nails. Oh, I love her nails. They're combat nails. She says, a promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. It's alright, but you're our kitten, so it's okay. Everyone gets sick sometimes. Doesn't mean you're not strong. Krau says, Wuklamot. Oh, she's gonna do something on her. Oh, I thought she was gonna heal her. Wuklamot, ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on, I'll follow. Krau says, very well, but if I might say one thing... Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. We're your friends. Wuklamot says, but Kryl, I'm gonna say... Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require, right? Because you gotta have advisors and generals and everything. You can't just do it all alone. Well, Clement says, you as well? Yeah, me as well. Because we're right, that's why. Pictomancers can't heal, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. I thought she was gonna cast a heal, but she doesn't have any heals. Well, Clement said, well, Alphino can. Well, Clement says, I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Oh, the sun's coming up. Emblematic of our new start. All right, she says, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Kryl, of course, as long as you need. Erinville, I'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Oh, you know what? Let me put on my computer glasses. I'm like, why am I having trouble reading? Because I'm having my bifocals on. Hold on. Ah, much better. Granny needs her specs or she can't see. Okay. Where was I? Erinville, we'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. We're gonna leave her? Why don't we all go together? Come on, this is a jungle. Filled with Thancred and Oriange. We should at least split into 2 groups. Don't just leave her. It's demoralizing. We're gonna leave you behind. See you later. Oh, I forgot to draw a pet for us to look at today. We had little squee guy. What's he? The behelmeted serpent of Ronka. But what else? What's our pet for the day? We're gonna have the 3-headed doggy, Cerber pup. I love him. All right. Well, Clement. I long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Oh, of course. Well, Clement says, come on, let's catch up to the others. All right. We'll just have a stroll, the 2 of us. That's okay. As long as she's not alone, I don't want to do that. Oh, this is like a populated area. I thought we were in like a wasteland. Oh, a goblin. Hi, goblin. Hey, buddy. You don't talk. Okay, fine. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna try out the new mount they're giving us through the drops. I want the green one of this. I have to look up how to get it. Oh, he's so cute when he runs. He's like a little dirt ball. All right, let's look at this map and see what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna see if there's any... Yes, there's some herbalism things to grab. Things are still really high priced. So whatever I can sell and get as I go. I already have a lot of gil, but I like to be able to buy pets, or minions rather, and cute outfits. Because my little murder Barbie needs her cute pets and her cute outfits so she can fight evil. There we go, lots of logs, I love it. Now I can sell them. See if there's any rocks to hit. No rocks to hit, that's fine. Put on my herbalism gear and off we go. Or botany gear rather, not herbalism. I'm mixing it up with Warcraft. I mix up my terms all the time. There is a fun mount that's 7.5 million. There's a $100,000 orange gatherer. Oh, it's 100,000 orange gatherer scripts. Oh, wow. 7.5 million. I want the capybara mount and the sugar glider, which of course are like crazy grinds and hard to get. So I'm gonna have to, when I get to the area that has the serpent something fate, I have to make sure to do it, and then eventually I'll probably grind something over the next 2 years. Capybara is a time sink for the fates. Yeah, in Endwalker I didn't do like 60 in each zone. I just saw that and felt totally overwhelmed. I was like, that's too much, I can't do that. But if we have 2 years to do it, I could be like, oh, I'll do a couple today, I'll do a couple later. You know, it won't be quite as overwhelming if I cut it up. And then if I don't get it, like, not torture myself over it. All right, we should stop here for the night, says Alpha now. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Probably need a bath, too. Aaronville says, then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done. That's right, dinner. Your heart is in the right place, Aaronville. Dinner. There we go. A rusty pot over a cook fire. That probably he probably knows how to make all kinds of good stuff.
I to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
Do you want to be adopted too, LSA? I'll adopt you. Because her dad disowned them in the last X-Pack. I was so mad at him. I was like, that's it, twins. You're my kids now. They're actually younger than my children in real life. So I'm like, you're mine now. You're my children. Let's see, Starzy, the capybara has 12 drops you get from a fate. You get 6 for hitting gold. It's just a chance to spawn that fate chain. Okay, I'm gonna have to like go on the wiki or something. I really wanted to avoid spoilers, so I kind of hadn't looked at much stuff, but I saw something. I may or may not work on getting that. I'll see how I feel. All right, how do you become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant? Can I be adopted by him too? He seems pretty cool.
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time,
Aww.
so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace.
I want to see Ball of Fuzz. Well, come on.
All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there.
So you're like a Mandalorian.
Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either.
Were you adopted too, Kryl?
For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
Aww. That's sweet.
So our situations were quite similar.
I love how there's so many adopted families in Final Fantasy XIV. Like, we have Minfilia and her mom, and Raban, and the Lalafell son, whose name escapes me. There's so many. I like that. I like the found family thing. Love that.
Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love.
And he could probably give like shoulder
One
rides
time,
to 2 kids
I
at once.
wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died.
Of course, because he's your dad.
Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did.
It's done a lot of good.
There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people.
Well, maybe that's what this journey is about, is you learning about other people.
I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
I'm gonna say you can't measure your worth by the success of others. Isn't that what we told that guy near the pier?
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean?
Yeah. You know, it's hard not to, though.
I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
See, that's the great reason. That's good.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali.
It's good.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamat, but you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
This is some wholesome coffee
Hear,
talk.
hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
These mugs are huge. Look, Alphino and Alice, their feet don't even touch the ground. Aww. And then Aaronville's not even sitting with us. He's like over. There's not enough chairs.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp, which one's the second? Is that Kona? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Oh, they're right near us.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
They also have the huge mugs. What's in these steaming mugs? I want some.
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it.
Not yet. Not yet, Thancred.
Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates. The head of the students of Bardessian.
Yep. Krau's pretty smart.
And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us.
I do have plot armor.
Not that I have any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach. But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
Oh.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
Oh, so the bad guy can take it from us. Or they can take it from someone else.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Meanwhile, with the first promise... Ooh, cool little houses.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you.
At least we don't sugarcoat stuff for them. She didn't just bring
How
yes
can they hope
men.
to compete with the resilient son, the only child ever sired by a two-head? Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn Servant. Such titles mean nothing.
His little guy's like, well, alright.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
Oh my gosh. What are we gonna get?
If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
Ooh.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception.
It's grim.
What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Oh, I forgot this guy was like, let's have war so everyone's grateful for peace. I want one of these chameleon guys to like be one of my lookouts because it can look in multiple directions. Earlier with Bakul Jaja. Oh, is he coming upon the dead thing we killed? He is.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all.
Oh, I guess he killed a different one.
I wonder if the house cat is dead yet.
House cat.
Be a shame to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Uh-oh. What's he gonna do?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that?
We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
Well, that sounds like a wise ruler.
Please, mother and father.
Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city.
Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
I hope he's not mean to his servant guy.
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it.
Oh, they didn't even stop the boat for him.
Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
Uh-oh, he's gonna do something bad to him.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
Oh dear. Well, maybe he'll join our crew.
Spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
He can join our club.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind. I'm begging you.
Aww. Poor little misguided guy. Wilklamat says, being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, will be better, for myself and for my people. Alright, I can now go into the NPC avatars, etc. Trust, that was the word I was looking for. Hey, another level. Okay, Aaronville. Ooh, and I'm gonna get a weapon coffer. Nice. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, says Aaronville, but be warned. The road we will be taking is a favorite hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there'll be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands and the desperate for victims to ambush. Will be desperate. Sorry, I can't read. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. We're not scared of brigands. Well, Clement, bandits on the road? What have Zoral Ja and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order in the area. Off she goes again, says Aaronville. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Let me make sure to attune to this. I don't think I did that yet. Don't want to forget to do that. Okay. Next up, we're gonna go to this merchant and see what pretty things he has for us. Do you have pretty things? We want pretty things. Weapons. Let's see. Ooh, let's look at the dancer weapon. What does that look like? It's like a cog. Let's see, where's mine? I'm always confused by the white mage symbol for some reason. There it is. It's like it looks like a scribble is why. Okay, let's look at the cane. Oh, it's the one I already have. Bleh. I want new stuff. All right, let's go. Let's go see. Let's go get the chocobo keep, or alpaca keep in this case. Get that in case I need it. Let me look at the map. What are we up to? Ooh, there's a fate. I'm gonna go do it. See if I can get there in time. It's 40% over. It's 80% over. Oh, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna make it in time, am I? Nope, I didn't make it in time. Okay, fine. Very well. Once I have flying. Oh, speaking of, I need to make sure to look for these little aetheryte currents. West. Ooh, and that's the direction we're heading. How convenient. Okay, let's not touch the Widowmaker. Let's definitely stop for this. Oh, this river is very pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want that. Go away. Oh, this music's fantastic too. Alright, well, Clement and company are all waiting for me over here. Are we closer to the aetheryte current? Oh, we are close to it. Oh, I see it from here. Let me go grab it while I'm here. Another step closer to flying. Look, Clement, my friend. She says, well, where are the bandits? Right? Where are they? Aaronville says, apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little farther ahead, on the opposite bank of Miakabek-Zoma, but let's remain vigilant all the same. Yes, if we say there's no bandits, you know what's gonna happen. Oh, Timothy is on the windowsill. He might decide to come sit in the box and I can turn on the cat cam. As it is, let me look. I think cat windowsill cam is can happen though. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, you want the box, buddy? Oh, shoot, sorry. This is professional. Okay. All right. I'm working on it here. I'm working on it. Not dropping it. Okay, there. You can see him. Okay, as he looks out the window, keeping cool on this hot day. All right, I'll move the camera if necessary and not drop it on myself. All right, next etheric current, southeast. Well, I'm not gonna head there yet. I'm gonna still go this direction. Okay, new location, the Glost-fired bank. Ooh, what's this structure we're coming up on? This structure looks like the thing that the one-headed guy was in. It looks like it's a teapot. Let me go back to White Mage so I can do my quests. Erinville, tell me about this. Oh, is it a goblin village? Alright, I'm turning off the cat cam. This is not working out very well. It's not working out well enough. Okay. Erinville says, this is it. The village where the Lay of Pots from the Tuliolal saga took place. Earthenshire, Idleshire, says Alphino. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? Alice says, the settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. The Shire appears custom built to resemble Pots, while the other is a repurposed town. Here comes a little buddy. Elderly Moblin woman says, welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the Third Promise and her retinue? That's us, says Wicklamat. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. Ready Rock says, you are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Ready Rock is the Elector you seek. Wicklamat, oh, that's helpful. We can get straight to performing the feat. As much as Redarock would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many hellpounds for the Potsworn were injured. This is no time for feats or metal tests. Wicklamat says, I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I fear you've been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Erinville says, goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. Erinville says, the Moblins provide these Potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tyrol. Oh, here comes somebody who's not a Moblin goblin. Disappointed artisan says, this is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. Oh, sorry, we're on the edge of town. Across the way from you. She says, if this is the best they can offer, I should have left, never have left Wachumeki. Redarock says, you see, the Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the Pot Pact. Should all our Potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. Wicklamat says, and let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and help your village. And if that brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. Wicklamat, this isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. And then I'm going to say, of course I'll help. Wicklamat says, I was hoping you'd say that. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. We'll all help, says Erinville. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. Redarock says, we'll take every help hand we can get. Redarock truth swears that once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we will commence the feat with all haste. Rhetoric, you and the third promise can assist help hand Rakarok. Alright, we're ready. Rhetoric says, you other four, follow Rhetoric. These are other help hands in need of help lending. Alright, we're here for you. We're gonna help your village. We promise we're not gonna threaten you like that other guy. Although, Kona might have good ideas for, like, fixing their situation somehow. Alright, well, Clement, I really appreciate you pitching in. I meant what I said at many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength. No more playing at being invincible, promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Oh, we're a mentor now. We're the older mentor. We're the Yoda. So I'm gonna go lay down and die. Or we're the Gandalf, so I can abandon you in your time of need. Or we can be the Dumbledore and I'll sacrifice you for my own purposes. Yeah, that'll work. Well, Clement, now let's find this Rakarok fellow and see what we can do for him. Alright, I'm going to take a break for a minute. I'm going to put up the break screen because I need to get some water and stretch and so on. So I will be back very soon. Let me find, where's my be right back screen? There it is. Alright, back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. I'm ready for more action. Bit of a stretch. Ice water, man, when it's hot, ice water's really good. First, let's mend our stuff. It's not that badly damaged, but never know. Alpaca keep. Then I need this aetherite for sure. Here we go. Let's see, Rakarok. We're here to help you, friend. He says Rakarok can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The pot pact is broken and the pots are emptying. I'm not sure I understand what they need, but I want to help. You come to aid Rakarok? Rakarok accepts your hand lending with joyous feel smiles. If we can offer the Potsworn their promised good living, we might save the day yet. Alright, so they want better conditions, I guess? The Potsworn? Oh, I get a weapon. Let's look at it. Is it pretty? Let me see, let me see. Seba Crook. Alright, let's look at it. It's... okay. I don't know, I don't really like it. It's kind of Gandalf the White, though. Speaking of Gandalf as mentor, maybe I should wear like more robes and this. This could work though for like a Gandalf inspired outfit. I could see that. I don't hate it. It will go into my glamour dresser. But it's not like that cool astrologian weapon with the wood and the owls. Oh my gosh, I went nuts when I saw that. All right, Rack-a-Rock. What do I get next? Chest gear. Ooh, more chest gear. All right. What Rack-a-Rock needs is for new help hands to create good living for Potsworn, Kahe. The help hand assigned to Kahe was hurt during the rock rain, so Rack-a-Rock took over, but he knows nothing of Kahe. What does Kahe want? What does Kahe need? Help hands do not bother the Potsworn with stray asks. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things with guess think. Guess think sounds hard for me to do. Please guess think with Rack-a-Rock. Find out what Kahe is lacking so we can provide it. You can count on us, says Wicklamat. All right, Wicklamat, do you have any ideas what to do? This is your show. I'm just the Merlin to your Arthur. That's another good mentor figure. As far as I know, Merlin didn't do anything awful to Arthur, but yet lives, waiting for the once and future king to return. So Merlin would be like 1,000 years old. Okay, distracted. Wicklamat, is this where Kahe works? This is where Kahe works, is it? Yep. Let's take a peek inside. Yeah, let's look in this cool building. It's like a big teapot. What is it made of? It's like cement or ceramic. Okay, he's way too hot, first of all. That must be Kahe. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. Oh my gosh, why can't we just talk directly to people? Well, come on, we'll have to let him be and try our hand at some guess think. All right, well, first thing, he needs some ventilation. Inspect the workshop. Okay, I have to use that detail inspection thing. Let's look around. First of all, the poor dude is sweating. Give him some ice water and ventilation. Okay. Can I click on him? He's super hot. He must be boiling seeing so close to the furnace. And there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work like not stifling heat? Right? Okay. What else are we gonna see? Well, he has no shortage of crafting materials. There must be something else he's missing. Does he have snacks? Oh, he has food. Okay. But he didn't eat any. He's barely touched his meal. That dish is meant to be eaten hot or it loses its savor. Maybe they could serve him cold food, because I know when it's hot. You know, my grocery order just had a lot of sandwich and salad stuff. And then I got someone else's grocery order today, which was all barbecue stuff. It was like chips and soda and like 4 packs of hot dogs. And then Walmart said I could keep it. So now I have tons of hot dogs and none of my actual groceries. Heck yeah. Oh, look, it's a face. The furnace is a face. Okay, that's probably not something we have to observe. Anyway, he too would enjoy cold food. I need to reorder my groceries, that reminds me, so I can get refunded all my money back. And I get to keep all the barbecue supplies, but I did not include a single vegetable or fruit, which is fine for barbecue, so that's okay. All right, let's look at his vice here. Those tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones. Okay, we saw everything there is to see. All right, says Wicklamat. After taking a good look, I think I have an idea of what things Kahe might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Rack-a-Rock. Agreed. Let's talk to them. Yeah, I like the Merlin archetype better than all the other ones. I'll take that one. Who else is a good mentor figure in the big stories? Okay. Rack-a-Rock says, you made your observations. What did you guys think? Wicklamat, first of all, I noticed Kahe hasn't touched his food, and an empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking. Rack-a-Rock, but our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? But Rack-a-Rock is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahe's tastes. Wicklamat, I can help you with that. My brother Kona is also head Saro, and while everyone has their personal preference, there are some they tend to share. I wonder if that's the word for Mikote here. like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahe probably wouldn't have been able to eat it till it cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good, no matter the temperature. Rakarok never would have thought of that. Would the third promise mind explaining these things to our cook? Not at all, but I don't think that was the only reason Kahe couldn't concentrate. The Hitsaro homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahe seemed to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? Rakarok, oh, we could try a drafty shard. They make a lovely breeze. Wilklamat, do you know where we can get one of those? Rakarok says you can gather them from the Shoals of No Return. Oh, that sounds like a good place to go. Let's go there. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up on their search for the Golden City. Wilklamat says, so we salvage them from the wrecks. Could you handle that for us, Marigold? You betcha. Land of No Return. Bring it back a rock. I'm on it. Wilklamat. Oh, and one more thing. From what we could tell, Kahe's files and saws and things were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order. Ah, says Rakarok. Rakarok was too preoccupied with stocking materials. A serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying good tools for good living is a help hand's responsibility. Wilklamat says, then we all have work to do. Can we meet back here when our tasks are done? Alright, let's do it. Rakarok, the Shoals of No Return are past the crags, through a tunnel southeast of here. You should be able to spot the passage from just outside the village. I'm on it. I didn't know Makote didn't like hot food. I'm learning about my own species. Alright, we attuned to this, right? Let me just check. I think we did. No. Yes, we did. Oh, and someone over there has a card game for us. I like their little card game. What's it called? Triple Triad. I like it. It's fun. And I do try to get all the cards. But I'm not going to do that on stream because I don't know that that's very fun to watch me play cards. Alright, vantage point. Let's look. Let's look around. What wants to come out and kill us? Hey, it's my betrayer friends. Kona, you're Marigold, aren't you? What brings you out here? Kona says, the issue with caring for the Potsworn. When they approached me with that same problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Charland instead. The quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the Moblins did not care for that idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Dankred, do you have an opinion on this? Dankred does. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots, he says. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of help hands, and are instead tasked with tending to the injured. We were on our way back from procuring herbs for Urianger, in fact. Kona says, settlements in Kozamakuka, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become the Dawn Servant, one of my first acts would be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital. When I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charland technology... He's right, but he needs to pay attention to local customs too, so... both approaches could work together. Okay, Kona says, my apologies, I have much to consider. If you will excuse us. Dankred says, we'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care. Maybe I'll die in the woods and you'll be sad that you betrayed me. Oh, these purple plants are so pretty. You spot the tunnel opening, head through the passage to Shoals of No Return and recover the drafty shard. Oh, is this a dungeon? Okay, if it's a dungeon... Oh, if it's a dungeon, we're gonna do the dungeon. Alright, let's see. There is a appropriately leveled fate. Let's see if other people are working on it. Ooh, and there's stuff to grab too. Oh, and there's things from my hunt train. Oh, I haven't got my chocobo out. I got him a new outfit with some nuts that I had. Look at him. Oh, he's got a little sabatender on the back. I didn't get to see the outfit. It came with the hat too, but he's not wearing the hat. All right, let's kill this thing and get my net so I can buy. There's a little pet. It's a cat. And you just save up a couple hundred nuts to get the little cat pet. I had to make the hard decision of getting an outfit for my chocobo or a cat pet. But I have the whole expansion to get the rest of it. Let's see, 1 of 3. Okay. Let's go 3 of these guys. Tomaton. He looks really neat. He's got those long tendril... Ah! Long tendril arms. Okay, let's skip the last one. There we go. We got nuts! Alright, but there's no one else doing the fate. That makes me sad, because I like working with other people. It makes it go faster, too. Soloing a fate is... You know. Should we do it? Let's do it, because then someone else might come upon us. It looks kind of empty. Like, I'm kind of surprised this area is so empty that the, expansion just came out. Ooh, cat cam. There. Nope, not that one. I better pay attention or I'm gonna get killed. There we go. I'm too focused on cat cam. Hi, Timothy. Timothy's gonna get in the box. I took the blanket out of the box. It's too darn hot. Too hot for that, huh, buddy? Let me move the camera so you can gaze at your beauty. There. Yes, you're very handsome. You're a very handsome fellow. It's hard. I'm no cinematographer. I can't. I have trouble aiming this. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take 100 years to do this fate. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll only do ones that other people are working on with me. It's just gonna take 100 years to finish this. Alright, we're gonna go on. We're moving on. Yeah, no one's here. We're gonna do other stuff. East. Let's see. Oh, that's where we're going. Okay, we're gonna try and find one of those, the ether currents. Here's a nice little gate. Is it telling us to stay out? Cracked cistern. And Cat changed his mind. It's kind of hot in here. The window, the window is nice though. How do we get through here? Do we not get through here? Oh, okay. I think I went the wrong... This is just like a little enclave over here. Bull Iliac? Is that the guy we saw before? I don't remember seeing you here before. Perhaps you'd like to know a little bit about the place. No, not right now. Sorry. I'm gonna be rude to you and say I don't care. I'll be back. I'm sure there's some kind of quest that will bring me here. The glassed-fired bank. Okay, I can't go that way. Ooh, that's a cool monster. Okay, here we are back where we were before. Look at that iguana, jungle iguana. Yes, you're very big and very spiky. I don't want to fight you. Look at his little tiny tail. His tail's so small compared to the rest of him. He's got like a little upside down piglet tail. Oh, they don't touch me. Oh yeah, here's that cave it said to go through. Okay, back on track. Main quest line. All right, next stop. We can go this way. Hey, there's my ether current. Right next to the fiery orange crystal I'm supposed to get. First I get ether current, then I eat stuff that will improve my XP gain. And then let's go grab some crystals off the ground. I got an orange one. This crystalline shard is faintly warm to the touch. It does not appear to be the wind crystal you seek. Fine. Alright, here's a green. Let's see, a soothing whisper of wind. It seems you found the crystal Rakarak sent you to salvage. Cool. Now we have to go back. The shoals of no return. Well, I am gonna return from there. Just watch me. Now I can talk to the guy. Here, I'm gonna cool that poor guy off. He's too hot in there. Is that a cool breeze Rakarak feels? Let me give them the crystal. Rakarak says, yes, thank you for finding a drafty shard. Rakarak will add it to the new set of tools he brought. Well, Clement, and I came bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning Hetsaru, and it's on its way even as we speak. Let's go in and see what Kahe thinks of our efforts. Alright, I hope he's a bit more comfortable. Looks like he likes the food. Or he's in a stupor from the heat, I don't know. He says, I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors, said Kahe. A fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot pact. I am grateful for your kind considerations. Allow me a moment or two, and I'll reciprocate with a piece worthy of a pot sworn. Oh, he's gonna craft something? An oil lamp to brighten the halls of Valak Shunsa. The craftsmanship satisfies Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust? Cool. Rakarak says, such luster, such brilliance, truly a gift fit for the Dawn Servant. Oh, is that gonna be the gift for the new Dawn Servant? That's cool. Kahe says, I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I've wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill after all. You might need to work on your communication though, my friend, because if you need stuff, you might want to ask for it. This miscommunication problem led to difficulties. Here comes Kona. He says, forgive my interruption. Lamati, I am told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with defeat. Wiklamat says, that's great news. Thank you for letting me know. Kona says, so this is the craft of a potsworn. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise, Second Promise. I drew inspiration from Koza Muuka's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. Kona says, I wondered why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlayan goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. Kahe says, one cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tuliyola, fortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of the craft would do well to study it there. Kahe says, I was raised among Hetsaro, more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tural's various peoples was eye-opening. Kona says, you lived as a traditional Hetsaro? I have few fond memories of nomadic life. Oh, here are the nomads? Well, now I want to know more. When do we get to meet them? I hope they let us meet them. Rakarok. He says, Rakarok is very grateful to you. I thank you for both your hard work and clever guesting. When it comes to help handing, knowing the potsworn really is important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson... Oh, it says what Wiklamat says. That's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already on this journey. Alright, I got a new present. Let's look at it. Let's see if I like it. It is a mountain linen cloak of healing. Oh, it looks just like... What was it? From one of the Endwalker... Post-Endwalker dungeons. Okay. It might be a recolor. Alright, Kona says... The Elector bids the claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I will head over after finding Thancred and Ariadne. I also ran into the Leviou twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. Oh, how nice of him. That was nice, instead of him, like, undermining people. See, he has a fair sense of fair play. Wiklamat says, we're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting, but even now, he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Redrock waiting. I want the two of them to, like, roll, or one to be advisor to the other or something. Redrock thanks you for assisting Helphand Rakarok. She will announce the feat once the other claimants arrive, so please be patient a little while longer. Okay. Alphina says, I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the potsworn to stay. How did you fare? We got one too. Just one. Alphina, so you managed to do the same. Splendid. Uh-oh. Here comes the dude. Opportunistic Moblin says, welcome to Earthenshire. First promise, we support your plans for salt crossings and the new potsworn they will bring. The grateful Moblin says, hail the mighty Zoral Jaw. He cleared many piles of rockfall as if they were pebblestones. The resilient sun for Dawn Servant. Oh. Dankred says, Zoral Jaws clearing falling rocks? I'm surprised he would just volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Bakul Jaja says, well, we meet again. Oh no. You better not threaten these people. So threaten to kill them and stuff like he did before. Alice says, just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Alright, Redorak says, claimants, your attention, please. As Redorak has explained, many of our pots weren't left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring in much jingly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earth and Shire will suffer. Tuliolal merchants will suffer. So Redorak sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. Woklamot says, so we're to recruit new potsorn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. So Real Jaw says, calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? Redorak says, you are free to refuse Redorak's request. She will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zoral Jaw's disqualification. Ooh, standing up. See? Zoral Jaw says, the right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. Redorak says, then Redorak declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. We're not allowed to kidnap people. Come on. I'm lying. Bakul Jaja the Mystic says, the elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Bakul Jaja says, which is exactly what we should do. Terrible guy. Says Bakul Jaja the Mighty. Boo. A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. Alice says, that nasty brute is up to something. Alphino, aye, he may seek to delay us again, as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. Crow, what do you think, Woklamot? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? Woklamot, I know some artisans among my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Tuliolal to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Kona probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Well, Clement says, not that I'm complaining. Comparing us, you understand, that's just a statement of fact. I suppose we could try asking around what you Meki. Hey, what about that one guy we met? There was that one guy with the French name, and we were encouraging him in his gold work. Alphino says, that seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuliolal it is. Wait, says Woklamot, does that mean we have to take the boat again? No, we have the Aether Shard. Oh no, she's gonna lose it if she has to take the boat. No, I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. Aww. Why don't we just knock her unconscious? You said I should share my burden, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really, really sick on boats. Yeah, we know. Throw her onto the boat, right, baby? Welcome to the stream, baby. You ain't Toby. Nice to meet you. Yeah, knock her out with her consent. Put her in like a stasis slumber or whatever. Put her on the boat. Wake her up when you get here, like anesthesia. Go to sleep to do the surgery. Wake up. All right, Aaronville says, well, Clement, this is hardly news. I am loving Dawntrail so far. I'm not super far, and I'm like level 93. But I love it. I love that it's lower stakes than the last two. I mean, it might still... I've managed to avoid spoilers, so it might still, like, rip our heart out and, you know, destroy us emotionally. But so far, I'm liking it. I like that we're going on this journey with Clement, and we're a mentor to her. I like that. How far are you in it? Have you finished the main quest line yet? Kraus says, but it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. Let's see. I love how you go from people to robots to gods. Now we go back to harassing the locals, right? Yeah, we're just like dealing with little villages and helping the little village with its problems. It's not like we have to defeat gods and fly across the universe and stuff. Time to scale back the stakes. Oh, she's so sad. It will, she says. Are you sure? I'm positive, says Kryle, mostly. You finished everything? Oh, good, good. Then I won't be spoiling anything for you. Alright, let's talk to her. I need a moment, says Clement. Upriver or downriver, Ihu Katumu is too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd still rather not set foot on a boat if I can help it. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a Potsworn. You know they totally can, because we talked to that guy before. The French named... whatever those tall people are. The tall elf people. The name is escaping me. We're heading this way. Okay, good. Make sure I'm going the right direction here. We're gonna find some artisans for them. And we could potentially say like, hey, if you go do like a year in this village and I get Dawn Servant for it, then I'll reward you with something. Campaign promises of Clement. Alright, Ropley, you guys help us out. Ropley says, greetings, third promise. What brings you back to Wachumeki? You've not chipped your axe again, have you? Let's see, maybe rewarded with 100 gil. Yep. Clement. No, Master Ropley. Actually, I have a favor to ask. Help us out, Ropley. You're our only hope. Clement, so what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? Filching my artisans for the Moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the third promise making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with a mastery of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? I'm gonna say the Eorzean goldsmith. What about him? Elizin, that's the word I was trying to remember. Clement says, you mean Fontaine? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the salt, and considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little up the river. That said, he's only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There's no harm in making the offer, says Aaronville. Once he hears how well the Potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Ropley says, either way, you won't find Fontaine at his workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at Spalyavtier. Then Clement says, then maybe we should go and talk to him. Just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. Yeah, he seemed kind of shy. We shouldn't overwhelm him. Willamette says the two of us can handle this. Take rest at the cabins if you like. They should get us takeout tacos from that place. We still haven't gotten in quest line the tacos that we were promised. Right, let's go see a man about a pot. Let's go. Okay, let me go over to the... Pretty sure we're gonna have to go a long way. Okay, we're gonna go to the Aether Shard. Let's see, we're heading over there. Okay. Alright, he's in the taco shop. This would be such a good place. Like, look at that view, the cool ocean breeze, and delicious food. That's where I want to go. Now I'm stuck on the roof. Okay. I made a good choice with jumping off of that. Alright, friend, where are you? There he is. Fonjantain. My bro, you've got to help us. We'll give you 100 gil. Let's see. Tacos are locked for 100 culinary. I wanted to start up my taco shop. Oh no! I have a culinary in at 90. I haven't leveled any of my craftsmen yet. And I was hoping, I was like, oh, I want to buy a bunch of tacos and just eat tacos the whole expansion. Alright, Fonjantain says, you're here too. The third promise said she wanted to chat. I'm just finishing eating so we can find a quiet spot outside. We'll buy you tacos if you go. We'll buy you expensive mezcal. Willamette says, the last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Haha, yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul, until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. Oh my gosh, chocobo tacos. No, no. And no alpaca tacos either. We're gonna have to find some other... Do they have chickens in this world? I don't remember my video game lore. A new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. That's wonderful, says Willamette. Fonjantain, so what is it you wish to discuss? Willamette, well, it's hard to ask this right after you've settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. Ah, I've heard my new callings mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the moblins, isn't it? But you're not a moblin. I'm not sure I understand. No, Moogle tacos. That's terrible. Moogle tacos. And they can talk too, so by our standards of sentience, they would qualify. No. No. Next, you're gonna say Lalafell tacos. Only the bad Lalafell, like, what was that one from Realm Reborn? I forget his name. That horrible one that like grinned when the Sultana was supposedly assassinated. You can make tacos out of him. I'm willing to embrace cannibalism if it takes him out and celebrates his death, but no other sentient creatures. All right, where are we? Welcome on. It's for a feat in the right of succession. I need to bring a new potsworn to Earthenshire. Come on, dude. So that is the way of it. Yes. We've barely met. And after pushing you to work at Meki, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. You when you eat Lalafells. I love that emoji. That's very cute. Alright, Fonjantain says, I have something to tell you, third promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say I'm now an official subject of Tuliyola. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. Oh no! I lost my connection to the server. Okay. What happened? Ah, I'm blind. This white screen is my enemy. I have a lot of visual light sensitivity, so that thing like blasting in my face is not my favorite, and the music's a bit too loud. All right, let's see if it lets me in. The queues have been really nice, so... Uh-oh. Data center, it's not connecting. I'm gonna look really quick at data center status. See if I can get another window open. I'm gonna take a look and see. Let's see if I'm on XIV data center status. Let's see if it's everyone down or if it's my problem. Oh. Disconnected, reconnecting. It looks like it's my problem. Oh no. I think my oh, my internet, it died. It is not working. Let me look on a different device. I'll make sure, see what we're doing. What are we doing here, internet? Yeah, my internet's down. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop my stream and the recording, and then I will just put it up on YouTube in a few days, as I usually do. So anyway, that's the end for today. It's been 2 hours. I'm kind of hungry anyway. Okay, thank you for joining me. For those watching the VOD later, bye-bye.